Charlie, radar.
Either flight controls? Yeah, flight controls. Let's give me a turn back north because we're trying to stay north for them. And then you're going to do the slow flight. And we'll do turns, climbs, descents with slow flight.
November 926 Charlie, Bridge.
926 Charlie, go ahead.
Yeah, you were radar contact lost. Say your position again.
Ooh. We're to the southeast of by 8 miles.
Roger, you heading southeastbound?
We're staying in the east practice area, so we're turning back north now.
Roger, are you currently heading southeastbound? Looks like you're turning to the east.
Roger that, we're currently turning to the north.
Roger. Radar contact position as reported. You just dropped off the scope for a second. One radar contact loss on.
Roger, that's probably something on. I'll get it figured out here. Not too fast, Charlie. Alright. Great. So, let's prepare for slow flight. So, you walk me through it, you tell me what you're going to do, and then we'll do it.
So, for the first flight, first we release RPM to 1600.
Okay. So let's do it. 1500. I like to do that. Yeah.
1500.
And then we're going to have to pitch back to keep our altitude. Yep. As we reduce power, we're going to have to pitch back. Hold our altitude. Okay. And then we're going to go CARP on. So that's going to go down.
On.
Great. And then our flaps are below 110. Flap 1 degree. And then we'll pull that up. 1 click. Good. And then now we're below 85, so flaps all the way.
Oh, look out to 929 Delta
1-2.
Camel approach squawk 0247, say altitude and request.
Good. That's good. And now let's get your hand back on the throttle. We're reducing our airspeed to 50 to 55. And so let's start putting in our throttle because we're losing altitude.
0247 for 9 Delta Bravo.
So we're going to just do a climbing straight. So we're just going to do full power every time we climb in slow flight. We're going to go full power. And then you're going to have to pitch back so that we don't gain our airspeed. So let's pitch back.
9 Delta, helicopter 9 Delta Bravo, roger. Radar contact about 7 miles northeast of Christian County.
And then we'll hold it there.
You're just transitioning?
Yes, just transitioning. Altimeter 3010. Yeah, we're headed to CEY.
All right, and we'll reduce power. About 1700 RPM. 1800 RPM is going to hold us at altitude.
Roger. And traffic in the appears to be in a pattern.
So now,
Christian County
let's make a right turn to 030.
Roger that. I'll be on the lookout for the traffic.
Right turn to 030.
Yep, at 3,000 feet. So remember, we do all turns at standard rate. We're at 60, so let's pitch back a little bit to slow ourselves down. Like pulling the reins on a horse. Great. Maybe add just a touch of power. 1850 is probably going to hold us at our altitude. There's 030, so we'll rotate out now. We blew past it a little bit. We're at 060, which is fine. Just want you to get the feel for slow flight. So the reason why we're doing slow flight is, one, it shows you what the airplane feels like before it stalls. The controls are going to be a lot more mushy, so you can do larger control inputs and the airplane's going to do less, essentially. It also, you can hear the engine's not working as hard. There's not as much air going over the canopy. And also the sight picture, the nose is going to usually be higher up on the when compared to the horizon than in cruise flight. So those are all
3-1. There's multiple aircraft in the vicinity. You're separated by 1,000 foot above them all. They're around Christian County area. You'll be passing over top. Once you just maintain 3,000 crossing Zyking, and then once you're outbound on the approach, you can just maintain 2,500 for the rest of the approach.
Okay, cool. I thought he was talking to us.
731, roger.
Great. And so, it also is going to help you for landing, because this is what the airplane will feel like when we come in for landing. We're going to start flying on the back side of the power curve right before landing. So your throttle is going to control what? What is your throttle control?
Throttle control RPM and climbing and descending.
Yes, your altitude. And then your pitch in slow flight is going to be airspeed. So let's slow down a little bit more because we're at 60. So we want to hold 55 to 50 to 55. All right, and we're climbing now. So because you added your throttle, so there you go. Great. Okay, let's do a descending left turn.
Descending left turn?
Yes, to 300. Okay, so we're going to go power is going to come out. We're going to start so we're not pitching down in slow flight to lose altitude. Remember, we're going to reduce our power to lose altitude, and then we're controlling our airspeed with our pitch. So that's going to come back a little bit. So let's pitch back a little bit as you reduce that power.
Pitch back,
yes. Good, we're going to go down to 3,000 feet. So we're going past 300, so let's start making a right turn back to get back there. You're holding 60 consistently, which is good, but we just got to get a little slower. But you're doing great. I'm liking this. I'm being a little nitpicky because I know that you're that good and that you can hold the standard. All right, so let's put the power back in because we're now at 3,000. You have our heading, which is great. And when you put the power back in, you're going to have to pitch back so we don't speed up. Get me on this heading at the 3,000 altitude at 55 knots, and be good.